achieve the impossible is already in sight.
So here's to the ones
Who give 100%. We celebrate you.
This advert is FDA approved.
Nandom Milk. Go for it.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Gold Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect, and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead. Expertly crafted lubricant that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
Today, the question is no longer, why do we have problems? But rather, how can we spin those challenges into opportunities? This is the revolutionary mindset we, students here at Academic City, are driven by. Academic City, we believe that the challenges of today are nothing like the opportunities of tomorrow. Hence, we're poised for the future. And so we say,
come join us.
Pakuli.
Jason.
Uyaiti Batani.
Zafula Nadia.
Diana Wijman.
Brabe Kaya. Ow, I'm gonna start shouting with y'all.
as we lead the charge to empower the next generation of future leaders. Academic City University College, redefining university education.
You heard right. We are offering our new and over 26 million existing customers worldwide an absolutely free COVID-19 cover. Yes, absolutely free. A couple of reasons. The satisfaction of knowing that you know we care. It's in conformity with who we are, the core of identity. We have a value of initiative that constantly drives us and to push the bar. We have a mantra, always listening, always understanding, and we back that up. Customer satisfaction is important to us. We have been doing this for over 170 years. We have honored our promise throughout the years. We were there in 1848 during the cholera pandemic, the sinking of the Titanic in 1912 through World Wars I and II, 1918 Spanish flu epidemic, through the decade of the Great Depression, 2002 SARS outbreak. And we certainly have every intention of honoring claims for this 2020 coronavirus pandemic. Hi, my name is Razak Abdul, and I'm the head of customer service here at Prudential Life Insurance Ghana. I invite you all to join the Prudential Life family today.
Make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy, busy, busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, schedule fit to overlap. So sharp, sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Do I'm with speed like a G4 jet. Be at the day, I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks to the check.
Join the Absa family and make fast, easy, and safe transactions with our digital products. Log on to absa.com.gh. No long tail. We like them simple and easy.
Believe me, no long things in my life, though. Like I'm simple and easy. Easy. Alande. Make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy, busy.
Hello and welcome to contest number 21 of the 1/8 stage of the 2022 National Championship of the National Science and Math Quiz. We promise to give you an exciting contest here, and this contest is featuring Nandom Senior High School, Ghana National College, and Mpraeso Senior High School. Let's welcome them all. Representing Nandom Senior High School are
Gary Kunsofa David
and
Damsa Koron.
Derry and Damsa. Kindly tell us your story in this year's competition.
Okay, madam. When we started, it has not been easy with us, but for God being so good, He has guided us from the preliminary stage to this stage, and here we are standing for the best.
Thank you, and you are welcome. Ghana National College is represented by
Kwe Mark Tete
and
Santi Ajiman Ebu.
Tete and Asante Ajiman. Tell us your story.
This year has not been easy, but by the grace of God, we have come this far. So we hope that more grace of God will be shown upon us throughout this contest, so that we'll come out victorious to glorify His name.
Asante Ajiman, I hope when it's time for your answers, you talk much louder than that.
Yes, please.
Good. You are welcome. Mpraeso Senior High School is represented by
Saki Emmanuel
and
Hansen Samuel.
Finsaki and Samuel. Tell us your story.
So far, it's been so good, and we hope by the grace of God, we'll be able to linger on for a little while, if not until the finals, before we go home. Thank you.
Thank you all, and you are all welcome to the contest. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, GWEL, Prudential Life Insurance, Airtel Tigo, GNPC, Dano Milk, Newmont Ghana, Puma Drinks, Academic City University College, Accra College of Medicine, Studio HD, and YFM. My name is Mrs. Gladys Odeshinga. I'm your quiz mistress, and this is a primetime production. So contestants, we have 5 rounds of competition. Each round has its rules, but there are some general ones. Apart from the 3rd round, that you solve the problem of the day, you are going to answer questions from physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics in all the other rounds. In the 3rd round, you solve a problem from just one of those areas. You have 30 seconds to answer questions that involve calculations and 10 seconds for those that do not involve calculations. You have just one attempt at answering. So if for any reason I should ask you to repeat your answer, kindly repeat. Don't change your answer. In the first round, each school is going to get a question. You answer correctly for a maximum of 3 points. When you are wrong, another school will answer correctly for a single point or lose a point when they are wrong. Before you try to pick a bonus point, allow me to declare an answer wrongly given, or allow the school to go through the time allotted them, then the timekeeper would ring the bell and you can answer. I'll be starting the first round with Nandom Senior High School. I wish you all the best. Round 1. Why is digestion of fats difficult as compared to that of other nutrients? Nandom. Yes, Derry.
Fats do not dissolve in water. So when they are going through the process of digestion, most of the liquid encounters is water. So it is always difficult to dissolve in the water. So
I'll give it to you. Ghana National College. How does bile juice help in digestion of fat? Go ahead.
Bile juice helps in the emulsification, that is the breaking down of fat globules into smaller, easily and absorbable forms by the body.
Correct. It's correct. Mpraeso, which organ in mammals secretes bile? Yes, Samuel.
The gallbladder.
No. Yes, Ghana National.
The liver.
That is correct. We continue. Nandom, the half-life of a radioisotope is 12.2 minutes. Assuming an initial amount of 6.4 grams is present, how many grams of the radioisotope will remain after 72.2 minutes? Go ahead.
Madam. 0.1 grams.
That is incorrect. Mpraeso.
0.10 grams.
That is correct. A 20.8 gram sample of a radioisotope decays to 1.30 grams in 6.0 minutes. Calculate the half-life of this radioisotope. Ghana National College. Go ahead, Asante Ajiman.
minutes.
That is incorrect. Mpraeso.
1.5 minutes.
That is correct. Mpraeso, a 19.2 gram sample of a radioisotope has a half-life of 3.2 hours. How many grams of the sample will have decayed after 12.8 hours? Go ahead, Samuel.
We have 18 grams.
That is correct. Nandom. The next one comes to you, but there's a preamble to all schools, and it reads, in separate experiments using different sets of objects, two objects, A and B, of masses MA equals 2 kilograms and MB equals 3 kilograms, move along an x-axis with velocities UA and UB, and take off with velocities VA and VB after colliding. Find the coefficient of restitution for the given set if Nandom UA equals 5 meters per second, UB equals 2 meters per second, and VA equals 3 meters per second. Yes, Damsa.
0.8.
That is incorrect. Ghana National. UA equals 5 meters per second. UB equals negative 4 meters per second. And VA equals negative 2 meters per second. Yes, Asante Ajiman.
Yep. 0.7.
That is incorrect. Mpraeso for a bonus.
8 on 27.
That is correct. Mpraeso, this is yours. UA equals negative 5 meters per second. UB equals 2 meters per second. And VA equals 3 meters per second. Yes, Samuel.
Okay, we have the coefficient to be positive 19 or 9.
On 9. That is incorrect. So in price, so your answer should have been 19 over 21. And Nandom, yours was 1 over 9. So we continue. Preamble to all schools. 2 fair dice are thrown, and the total score is 7. Find the probability that, Nandom, the individual scores are both prime numbers. Derry. Do you have your answer ready?
5 and 6.
5 on 6. That's incorrect. Ghana National College.
1 over 18.
That is incorrect. Ghana National College. The absolute difference of the individual scores is at least 3. Yes, Asante Ajiman. You just switched it off.
Over 3.
That is incorrect. Mpraeso, each individual score is greater than 2. Samuel.
4 or 9.
That is incorrect. So Nandom, your answer should have been 1 over 3. Ghana National College, 2 over 3. Mpraeso, 1 over 3. Preamble to all schools. State the main events. State the main events that take place during the following stages of transcription. Nandom, initiation, yes, Damsa.
It is the addition of the first. Okay, it is the addition of the first amino acid to the mRNA.
That is incorrect. Ghana National College.
In the initiation process, the mRNA is copied from the DNA molecule to form a new strand, which has nucleotides that are complementary to the DNA molecule it's copied from.
That is incorrect. Ghana National College. Elongation. Yes, Asante Ajuman.
In the elongation stage, the mRNA becomes longer. That's the copied mRNA from the DNA becomes longer as it leaves the nucleus through the nuclear pulse.
I'll give you one. Mpraeso termination. Go ahead, Samuel.
It is the addition of nucleotide base sequence to the
addition of
nucleotide base sequence to the mRNA strand, which
please leave the mic so that I hear what you are saying.
It is the addition of nucleotide base sequence to the mRNA strand, which in turn terminates the cycle with the help of an enzyme.
No. So, Nandom, initiation. RNA polymerase attaches to the DNA molecule and moves along the DNA strand until it recognizes a promoter sequence. Ghana National. Elongation. Ribonucleotides are added to the template strand that enables the growth of the mRNA length. Then in Mpraeso termination, RNA polymerase encounters a terminator sequence and the transcription stops. Preamble to all schools. The gaseous equilibrium reaction CH4 plus 2H2S in equilibrium with CS2 plus 4H2 has an equilibrium constant of 3.2 times 10 to the power 4. Indicate the direction of equilibrium under the given conditions, if any. Explain your answer. So, Nandom, pressure in the reacting vessel is increased. Damsa.
Madam, the equilibrium position will shift to the left so as to increase the pressure in the reaction vessel so that more products will be formed.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Ghana National. A catalyst is added.
A catalyst increases the rate of the reaction, but it does not change the equilibrium constant and the equilibrium position. That is, it increases the rate of the forward and backwards reaction equally.
Increases the
rate of the forward and backwards reaction equally, so does not change the equilibrium position and constant.
I'll give to you. So, If there's an increase in the forward and backwards, then there's no effect. They equalize, okay? So next time you say it better. Mpraeso, the volume of the reaction vessel is increased. Go ahead, Samuel.
The equilibrium position will shift to the right. Since the pressure of the system will be decreased, therefore the equilibrium position.
I'm not hearing you. Turn the mic to you and leave the head. Yes.
The equilibrium position shifts to the right.
Is the covering off it? You speak. It shifts equilibrium to the right.
Since the pressure of the system will decrease, thereby shifting the position to the right.
Okay, I'll give you 2 out of 3. Nandom, a 50 millifarad capacitor is charged to 100 volts, disconnected from the charging source, and then a 2 kilo ohm resistor is connected across it. Find the current in the resistor 100 seconds after it is connected. Mpraeso for a bonus.
50 milliampere.
50
milliampere.
That is incorrect. Ghana National. Another 50 millifarad capacitor is charged to 3,200 volts, disconnected from the charging source, and then a 4 kilo ohm resistor is connected across it. Find the current in the resistor 200 seconds after it is connected. Yes, go ahead.
$400 milliampere.
That is incorrect. Mpraeso, a 64 millifarad capacitor is charged to 1,600 volts, disconnected from the charging source, and then a 5 kilo ohm resistor is connected across it. Find the current in the resistor 320 seconds after it is connected. Yes, Samuel.
0.32 ampere.
0.32
ampere.
That is incorrect. So Nandom, your answer should have been 0.02 ampere. Ghana National College, 0.3 ampere. Mpraeso, 0.1 ampere. Preamble to all schools. Find the next three terms of a sequence defined by the given recurrence relation. Nandom. UN plus 1 equals 2UN plus 3. U1 equals -2. Ghana National College.
The next three terms are -1, 1, and 5.
That is correct. Ghana National College, leave your microphone on, okay? Since it takes time before it comes on when you switch it on. Back. Ghana National College, UN plus 1 equals 5 minus UN. So UN plus 1 equals 5 minus UN. Then U1 equals 3. Asante Ajiman.
2, 3, 4.
You get 2 out of 3. Mpraeso, UN plus 1 equals 7 minus 2 UN. U1 equals 3. Yes, Samuel.
U2 equals 1. U3 equals 5. And U4 equals -5.
U4 equals -5. You also get 2 out of 3. And that's the end of the round. At the end of round one, Nandom Senior High School had 5 points. Ghana National College and Mpraeso Senior High School each had 9 points. So contestants, we continue with our contest. We are entering the second round. This round is also known as the speed race. So your speed counts here. The questions are coming to all schools at the same time. And you may take turns at answering. If you are the first school to answer correctly, you earn 3 points. When you are wrong, you lose a point. Then the second school answers correctly for 2 points. When they are wrong, they also lose a point. After which the third school would answer for a single point when they are correct, or lose a point when they are wrong. This is the only round that you are allowed to ring the bell as another contestant talks, because each question has a time frame within which the answer should come. And once you ring the bell, you have registered your intention to give your answer. Please, once you ring the bell and you are called, give your answer immediately. I am not going to wait for you to be working out, to finish working out before you give me the answer. Because as soon as you ring the bell, you have robbed the next school that will be answering of 1 point. So if you don't give your answer, I move on, whether there's a school after you or not, and then you lose the point for that. If you ring the bell too and you don't talk at all, I'll move on. So I wish you the best. Round 2. Find the inverse of the linear transformation XY, mapping onto the expression. Okay, so the coordinates. The coordinates are 2x plus 5, comma, then x plus 3y. Ghana National College.
3, -1, -5, 2.
That is incorrect. Mpraeso.
3x minus 5y and -x plus 2y.
That is incorrect. Nandom.
The inverse is 3y. 3x minus 5y and -x plus 2y.
It's the same thing they said, and I said wrong, because it's a transformation. So something has to map onto something. So even though your answers are correct in a way, you did not present it in the correct way. Find the values of x at the points where the curves y equals x cubed and y equals 2x minus 5x squared all over 2 have the same gradients. Nandom.
X is 1 on 6.
That is incorrect. Mpraeso.
A fraction with numerator -5 plus root 37 and denominator 6.
That is. Or are you adding anything? Yeah. Are you adding anything? Add it.
-5 minus root 37 all on 6.
It's the same thing you said. Okay, so that is wrong. The answer is x equals -2, then 1/3. Solve the trigonometric equation 4 cos squared x equals 3 for x in the interval 0 less than x less than pi. Mpraeso.
X is equal to pi on 6, or X is equal to
Ghana National College, give me your answer.
X is equal to pi on 6, or x is equal to 3 pi on 2.
That is incorrect. So the answer is pi over 6, 5 pi over 6. The trachea and bronchi are provided with C-shaped cartilaginous rings. What is the function of these cartilaginous? Yes, Nandom.
The cartilaginous substances prevent the trachea and the bronchi from breaking down. During breathing, I'm in and breathing out.
I'm not hearing what you're adding, but I'll give it to you. Jute fiber is obtained from which part of the jute plant? Is the stem. Glucose is mainly absorbed in which part of the nephron? Yes, Nandom.
Proximal convoluted tubules.
That is correct. Calculate the pH of the solution for Calculate the pH of the solution formed by dissolving 48.8 milligrams of strontium hydroxide with molar mass. So 48.8 milligrams of strontium hydroxide with molar mass 122 grams per mole in 8.00 decimeter cubed of solution. Extend. Determine the sum of the coefficients of all products in a balanced equation of the reaction. CH3, CH2, CH2OH plus O2 going into H2O plus CO2. Ghana National College. That is incorrect. Nandom.
13.
That is incorrect. Mpraeso.
14.
That is correct. What is the empirical formula of 2,3 dimethyl bute 2. Yes, Mpraeso.
C3H6O.
That is incorrect. Bute 2 in. Ghana National College.
C3H7.
That is incorrect. Nandom.
CH3.
That is incorrect. It is C3H4. Last set for this round. Find the moment of inertia of a uniform cylinder of diameter 16 centimeters and length 4 centimeters about the axis of the cylinder, given that the mass of the cylinder is 5.0 kilograms. Ghana National College.
1.6 by 10 to the power negative 2 kilogram meter squared.
Let me consult on this one. So we'll get back to this. I've noted it. The scalar potential outside a sphere with a certain azimuthal or azimuthal surface charge distribution is given by V into bracket X, Y, Z equals a fraction with numerator AZ over the expression to the power 3 over 2 x squared plus y squared plus z, where a is a constant, or where a is constant. Find the x component of the electric field at points outside the sphere. So the answer is 3axz over the expression to the power 5 over 2 x squared plus y squared plus z squared. A capacitor network is made up of a 50 millifarad capacitor in parallel with a series combination of a 64 millifarad capacitor and a 36 millifarad capacitor. Find the charge stored by the network when the voltage across it is 8.0 volts. Yes, Mpraeso.
520 80.
Please repeat your answer.
580 millicoulomb. 580 millicoulomb.
That is incorrect. It is 320 millicoulomb. So before the scores will be announced, I'll give a ruling on yours, okay? So we are done with the speed race.
Welcome. We are GMPC, the nation's oil company. Our core work is to find and market Ghana's growing oil reserves. We strive to lead the sustainable exploration, development, production, and disposal of the petroleum resources of Ghana, as well as become a leading global oil and gas company whose operations have a profound impact on the quality of life of the people of Ghana. Down the years, we have partnered with renowned brands like Tallow, ENI Oil, Cosmos, Petro SA, among others. How? In 2007, Jubilee, Ghana's biggest oil field, was discovered and later commissioned in 2010. Ghana's economy grew by 14.7% in 2011, triggered by the Jubilee field production in 2010. That represented a quarter of government's revenue. And that's just the beginning. The 10 field, with a capacity of about 300 million barrels, was also commissioned in August 2016. With a 20% stake, the Sankofa Jinyame field, which is expected to start oil production in 2017 and gas in 2018, will add an annual revenue of $7 billion. Some of the other fields and wells after Jubilee have been Mahogany East, Banda, Teak, Akasa, Odum, Wawa, Sapele. Because education is on top of our priorities, we've constructed 6-unit classroom blocks, each for the people of Elembele, Jomoro, Nzema East, Shama Ahanta West, and the Sekendi Takrady Municipal Assembly, and an 18-unit block for the Axim Girls Senior High School. For the love of football, we continue to fuel the passion of the Black Stars to make a consecutive 4th World Cup appearance and win our 5th AFCON title. For our greatest assets, the staff, we make sure they have the best of experiences by ensuring there is professionalism, creativity and innovation, environment, health and safety is put first, teamwork, reward of merit, respect for talent. GNPC keeps growing at a faster pace. This is us, empowering dreams.
Accra College of Medicine is the leading private medical college in the country, seeking to train doctors who are committed to excellence and have the heart power. With the state-of-the-art facilities, small class size, and an amazing faculty, we help our students learn better.
My dream of becoming a medical doctor is now a reality because at ACM, I am offered the best learning experience.
We are accredited by the National Accreditation Board and the Medical and Dental Council. ACM is affiliated to the University of Ghana with mentorship from the University of Ghana Medical School.
For those who want to pursue medicine, our doors are wide open. Accra College of Medicine is the place to be.
Visit www.acm.edu.gh to apply now. Accra College of Medicine, producing the next generation of health professionals.
whoever you're doing it for, we'll help you get it done. Simply. That's Africanacity.
At the end of the speed race, Mpraeso Senior High School had 5 points. Nandom Senior High School had 7 points. And Ghana National College had 8 points. Contestants, it's time to solve the problem of the day. So this is the third round. In this round, we have at stake the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. Please, may I have some silence? Thank you. The NSMQ Star is awarded to a school that earns a perfect score of 10 out of 10 for the problem of the day. A star at this stage is worth 2,400 to the team. The problem of the day is a complex question given to all schools at the same time. You have 4 minutes to give your solutions on the board, after which I would assess them and grade them. As I have already mentioned, the problem of the day is worth 10 points. So let's turn over our sheets to read the problem of the day together. It's a rather long one. Problem of the day. A tennis ball cannon. Please, no one should write anything. A tennis ball cannon is mounted on a tran union so that theta, from a trunnion. So a tennis ball cannon is mounted on the trunnion so that theta, the launch angle relative to the horizontal, can be varied. Extensive tests show that the cannon always launches balls with the same launch speed, irrespective of variations in mass of the tennis balls. In an experiment in which balls are launched at various angles, launch angle and horizontal range R are tabulated. So we have a table with a column for theta and a column for R per meter. So for the theta, we have 15.0, 22.50 degrees, all in degrees, 30.0 degrees, 45.0 degrees, 60.0 degrees, 75.0 degrees. There is R for only 45.0 degrees, which is 251. So 1, copy and complete the table. 2, suggest a graph with R on the vertical axis and a function of theta on the horizontal axis that yields a straight line and states the physical quantity the slope of the graph represents. 3, suppose the cannon were aimed vertically upward and a tennis ball were then launched. How high will the tennis ball rise? This is the problem of the day. You have 4 minutes to solve. Time is up. Please sit down. Please give us a few minutes. We are verifying something. So our contestants have put their solutions on the board. And so I'm going to read out what was suggested by our consultant and then award the points for the problem of the day. So there was a long preamble, then there was a table, and there were 3 things they were supposed to do. The first was to copy and complete the table. So 1, the horizontal range is proportional to sine theta. From the given entry, the proportionality factor is 251 meters. The complete table would then be, so I mentioned the theta value and mentioned the R value. So the theta value is 15.0 degrees, R126. 22.5 degrees, 177. Excuse. 30.0 degrees, 217. 45.0 degrees, that one was given already. 60.0 degrees, 217, sorry. Then 75.0 degrees, 126. So if R is plotted on the vertical axis and sine 2 theta on the horizontal axis, a straight line is obtained whose slope is u squared over g. U being the launch speed and g the local magnitude of acceleration due to gravity. If the cannon were aimed vertically upward, the initial kinetic energy of the ball would be mu squared over 2. The mass of the ball being m. So you realize whatever is used, it is defined. At the highest point on its path, the potential energy of the ball would be mgh, whereas its kinetic energy would be 0. Conservation of energy then gives mgh equals mu squared over 2. So h equals u squared over 2g, which is equal to 251 meters over 2. Roughly you get 126 meters. So let's see what our contestants gave us. We'll take Nandom first. And for this particular problem of the day, with the values that you have to fill in, I'll be quite lenient with you, so let's go. So, Nandom filled in 3, all of the same value. All of the same value. So the first one, you get it correct. Then the one for 30.0 degrees. No. The one for 60 degrees. No. But then, you gave an equation for R, but then you gave the slope as u squared over g. So I'm giving you 1 point up there, yes. And then I'm giving you 1 point for the slope equation at least. So you get 2 points. You didn't go further than that, right? So Nandom gets 2 points. Then we come to Mpraeso. Mpraeso got the first for the 15.0 degrees. But then all the rest they got were not correct. So Mpraeso gets 1. Ghana National College. You got 1, 2, 3. And you didn't write anything after that, so you also get 3. So Mpraeso got 1, Nandom got 2, Ghana National College got 3. Please change the screens to show your school crest. So contestants, we are done with the problem of the day. We are moving on to the 4th round. In this round, each school is going to get a statement. Hello, can I help you with anything? You'd want to go off. I've not had anything for substitution, so I'm continuing. To make a change. So Damsa Conrad is going out for Kambaga Dunyi Sandy to come in. So thank you for being with us, Damsa. I wish you all the best. Oh, the name is Dani. So you are welcome, Sandy. We are going to start the 4th round. Each school is going to get a statement. You tell me whether your statement is true or false. When you are right, you earn 2 points. When you are wrong, you lose a point. You may decide not to answer at all, in which case another school answers correctly for 2 points, or they lose a point when they are wrong. When you are ready to pick up another school's statement, wait for the bell to go out on them. Then you can ring the bell to alert me. I'll be starting with Nandom Senior High School. All the best to you all. Nandom. Positional isomers have the same functional group. Yes. True. That is correct, Sandy. Ghana National College. Chain isomers may have different branching, but the same parent chain.
True.
That is incorrect. Mpraeso, functional group isomers have the same physical properties, but different chemical properties.
False.
That is correct. Nandom. Weathering is a very fast process of soil formation. Go ahead, Sandy.
False.
That is correct. Ghana National College. Percolation of water is faster in sandy soils than in clayey soils.
True.
That is correct. In Mpraeso, loamy soil contains only sand and clay.
False.
That is correct. Nandom, in a basic medium, potassium permanganate, KMnO4, is usually reduced to Mn2+. Yes, Sandy.
False.
That is correct. Ghana National College. Acidified potassium dichromate, K2CR2O7, may oxidize Fe3+ ions in solution. Yes, Asante Ajiman.
False.
That is correct. In Mpraeso, redox reactions always involve the exchange of electrons. Yes.
True.
That is correct. Nandom. This one comes to you, but there's a preamble to all schools. The position at time t of a particle moving along an x-axis is given by x into bracket t equals 5m minus, so 5 meters minus into bracket 2 meters per second t plus 1 meter per second to the power negative. So 1 meter per cubic second. Sorry, let me read the preamble again. The position at time t of a particle moving along an x-axis is given by x with t in bracket equals to 5 meters minus 2 meter per second t plus 1 meter per cubic second t to the power 3. Nandom. At time t equals 0, the particle is moving in the direction of decreasing x. Yes, Sandy.
False.
That is incorrect. Ghana National College. The particle moves with constant velocity. Yes, Asante Ajiman.
True.
In Mpraeso.
True.
That is incorrect. In Mpraeso, the particle moves with constant acceleration.
True.
That is incorrect. Nandom. If A and B are angles and sine A equals sine B, then A equals B. Yes, Sandy.
False.
That is correct. Ghana National College. If A and B are obtuse angles and sine A equals sine B, then A equals B. Yes, Asante Ajiman. That is correct. Please repeat your answer. Repeat your answer.
True.
That is correct. Mpraeso, if A and B are reflex angles and sine A equals sine B, then A equals B. Yes, go ahead, please.
False.
That is correct. Nandom, no cubic equation has exactly 2 real roots. Yes, Sandy.
False.
That is correct. Ghana National College. A cubic equation has at least 1 real root. Yes, Asante Ajiman.
True.
That is correct. Mpraeso, a quadratic equation has either 1 or 2 real roots.
False.
That is correct. The length of pollen tube in flowering plants, depends on the distance between pollen grain and the upper surface of the stigma. Is this true or false, Nandom?
False.
That is correct. Ghana National College. The length of pollen tube in flowering plants depends on the distance between pollen grain in anther and upper surface of stigma. Yes.
False.
That is correct. Mpraeso, the length of pollen tube in flowering plants depends on the distance between the pollen grain on the upper surface of the stigma and ovule. Yes, Samuel.
True.
That is correct. Last set for this round. Nandom. The magnetic susceptibility of a paramagnetic substance is negative but does not depend on temperature.
True.
That is incorrect. Ghana National College. The magnetic susceptibility of a paramagnetic substance is positive and depends on the strength of the magnetizing field. Yes, Asante Ajiman.
True.
That is correct. Mpraeso, at sufficiently high temperatures, the magnetic susceptibility of a paramagnetic substance is inversely proportional to absolute temperature. Yes, Samuel.
True.
That is correct, and that ends our round 4.
We are GMPC, the nation's oil company. Our core work is to find and market Ghana's growing oil reserves. We strive to lead the sustainable exploration, development, production, and disposal of the petroleum resources of Ghana, as well as become a leading global oil and gas company whose operations have a profound impact on the quality of life of the people of Ghana. Down the years, we have partnered with renowned brands like Tallow, ENI Oil, Cosmos, Anadaco, Petro SA, among others. How? In 2007, Jubilee, Ghana's biggest oil field, was discovered and later commissioned in 2010. Ghana's economy grew by 14.7% in 2011, triggered by the Jubilee field production in 2010. That represented a quarter of government's revenue. And that's just the beginning. The 10 field, with a capacity of about 300 million barrels, was also commissioned in August 2016. With a 20% stake, the Sankofa Jinyame field, which is expected to start oil production in 2017 and gas in 2018, will add an annual revenue of $7 billion. Some of the other fields and wells after Jubilee have been Mahogany East, Banda, Teak, Akasa, Odum, Wawa, Sapele. Because education is on top of our priorities, we've constructed 6-unit classroom blocks, each for the people of Elembele, Jomoro, Nzema East, Shama Ahanta West, and the Sekendi Takrady Municipal Assembly, and an 18-unit block for the Axim Girls Senior High School. For the love of football, we continue to fuel the path of the best of experiences by ensuring there is professionalism, creativity and innovation, environment, health and safety is put first, teamwork, reward of merit, respect for talent. GNPC keeps growing at a faster pace. This is us.
So before I announce the scores for the fourth round, Nandom Senior High School and Mpraeso Senior High School will each get 1 more point for their problem of the day. So at the end of round 4, these are the scores. Mpraeso Senior High School had 19 points. Nandom Senior High School had 20 points. And Ghana National College had 22 points. Gentlemen, all the hard work is over. We are going to play. We are going to solve riddles. This is round 5. In this round, we have 4 riddles. I'm going to give you clues to help you solve the riddles. If you're able to solve on the first clue, you earn 5 points. On the second clue, you earn 4 points. From the third to the very last one, you earn 3 points. But there's some good news for you from GOIL. GOIL is offering you the GOIL Riddle Bonanza, which will reward a school or any school that is able to solve 3 out of the 4 riddles correctly, or solve all 4 correctly. If you are able to solve 3 correctly, you earn 1,200 Ghana cedis. If you are able to solve all